We gonna make it. Nah.
Yeah, that's a good lens. Hopefully, should do. Hopefully, yeah, it's coming through. Yeah. Just to give the fans an idea how bad this cut was. Jeez, it's like a waterfall. How's it look now, Jack? Let's just zoom in on your head. Jeez, what's the doctor said? We're jumping kind of straight into it.
Yeah.
What's been cut? Because I've never seen blood fly out of a head like that before.
No, I reckon it hit some sort of, where it's a vein or what. But he just said it couldn't continue because it was just pissing, and it couldn't be stopped. But I asked him when he said, I think I'm gonna have to stop it. I said, just give me another 30 seconds because I'd have done what I could, in them 30 seconds. But he said it's got to be stopped. He looked like he had a bad cut too. So
Where did he get his cut from?
must have been our heads. But I knew his head was going to be an issue. Going into the fight, I mentioned it at the press conference a few times, and even he said, "Yeah, no, that's fair." I just thought, nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna cut me, and it happened. But shit happens, innit?
Just kind of explain and describe to the people that probably never been cut in a fight before. What do you physically feel? What kind of goes through your head, your emotions, and like, do you feel disorientated or dizzy or anything like that?
Not really. The first head clash I had, it bust my nose, and I thought, oh, God, head. And I said to Howard Foster, head. And then the next one, I just felt a little nick, but then I felt it go in my eye. The blood was going in my eye, so I couldn't see out of one eye. So I was turning southpaw a little bit. I didn't really feel any pain. I could just feel the blood pouring in, and I could see it all over the referee's shirt. And I knew it was bad.
It's weird that, because you're like a normal person, when you get, I've had it before where you've like cut your finger or something and you end up feeling lightheaded.
Yeah.
You guys are in there like throwing bombs and you don't feel any lightheadedness.
It's mad. I think you're just so zoned in. Like, I probably would feel lightheaded if it was out of the ring and it was just something else. But yeah, you're just so zoned in and you can't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing in there. You know what I mean?
You're talking about rematches, but obviously psychologically, you said already that you was worried about the headbutts. Now you know headbutts was an issue. You got bust nose from it, bust dead. Why not would you want a rematch?
I want them belts. I was adamant that I was gonna have them belts before Christmas, an early Christmas present. It's been a bad year for the family, and I was promising that I'm gonna have them belts before the end of the year. And Danny said we're gonna do it again next year. Izzy said we're gonna do it. And I will get them belts next time, whatever it takes. And I'd have done I'd have kept going with this cut now, but we've had a look at each other. It'll happen again.
It's quite respectful, to be fair, and I see you guys kind of left it on good terms in the ring as well.
Yeah, of course. Listen, it is just boxing at the end of the day, and we're fighters, we're gladiators, and we do what we can in the ring, and we shake hands at the end of it all.
Okay, just a quick one on Izzy's promotion. What did you make? It's the first time you fought on an Izzy show, isn't it?
On the September show.
Oh, shit,
Yeah, I fought on that and it was brilliant. Loved it, and that's why I wanted to get the fight made with Danny. It happened. He got it made pretty much straight away as soon as I spoke to Lee, and I said, "Can you?" That was a day after the last fight. It was pretty much made, and I love being on these shows. I think Izzy's been brilliant. The way he's treated us all has been class. I just can't wait to do it all again next year, hopefully live on the zone. Quartermaine versus Bateson 2, unfinished business.
You even got the name of the show. It's weird because the last time I spoke to you in a post-fight interview was when you and Shabazz were hugging each other at just down the road at the arena, and I remember you was really downbeat that day. But you must look back at that fight now, considering what Shabazz has gone and done, and see how close he was to that. How close that fight was, even though it was a stoppage, but it was a close fight. Yeah, you saw what he's gone and done against Liam Davis. That should show you and give you even more confidence that the kind of level you're at.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I know what level I'm at, and like you say, that fight with Shabazz was close. Other than the 1 minute till the final bell, the stoppage, it was close. I know what level I'm at. I just need the chance to prove it. And I thought tonight was going to be that night, and unfortunately, due to the head clash, it wasn't. But my time will come. I know my time will come. I'm 30 years old. I'm devastated. Like, I think when I wake up tomorrow, it'll all really sink in. But It's boxing. It's just
Last thing I want to leave on, a bit of obviously downer, but it ends with the positive. Is you told me last time how your dad got cancer, he survived it. He was in your corner there tonight. Just kind of as a family, just tell me how it was to obviously dad are close. He's been part of your journey throughout your whole. So you guys are like friends, best friends, whatever. Yeah. So just tell me that moment where he told you about the cancer, and it must have been a crazy period in your life. That.
Yeah, crazy. Like it's been awful for the family, and the strongest man I know, strongest man I've ever met. And I knew he'd get through it, and he's through it now, and he's next year is going to be a better year for the family, and I'm back training with my uncle now, and my uncle's put so much time and effort into me, and I know next year is going to be a better year for the family, and I'm gonna win them belts and more, and do the Bateson name proud.
Okay, Jack, always a pleasure speaking to you, and all the best, man. I look forward to your journey next year, and thank you, bro. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
take care.
We gonna make it.